Could you show yourself, Annie, please? Could you prove to me that you're here?
I know you.
You know me, do you? Could you tell me my name if you know me, please? Could you confirm that you know me by giving me my name?
Michael.
Michael, can you believe that? I strongly believe that God protects us. Is that correct?
Even those that don't believe.
Even those that don't believe. The last communication he got, I think, was a week ago today. And I believe he was in bed and he heard a whisper twice go, "John."
That was her.
That was her. Thank you for confirming. So this dark entity here, this woman, you're here. Are you the one that touched John on the shoulder?
She marked him.
She marked him, his right shoulder. He's got the mark. Good morning, welcome back to the channel once again. We're actually at the location that we believe, that we investigated, I think it was over a year ago this first started. And John actually had his shoulder touched in the Estes session. I'll leave you a link in below for the last session. But in any case, I hope you enjoy this one. We're going to try and not alienate it too much tonight. John wants to, but I'm not necessarily going to. But in any case, hope you enjoy this one. I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, guys, I'm not going to spend too long looking around this church because obviously you've seen it before. And as I said, the real reason we're here is, as we believe, the first attachment happened to John. And obviously, it all proceeded to get a little worse during our last video, obviously, when we did Munden Church. Oh, look at that Estes. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a woman's face. Hope you can see that. Anyway. So last time we were here, we believe the attachment came. John was obviously sitting over there in that chair and he actually heard voices of 2 men and 1 woman. And we've just had a woman come through on the seer there. So really, we're here mainly to do the Estes. But we'll give you a little look around and we'll try and build a little bit of energy up. But if there's an attachment, it ain't going to want much encouragement. But I'd like to bring forward anything that's good here. So yeah, as I said, on the altar I have the seer and a camera. And we've got an EMF meter up there. John's got a camera and obviously looking at his sad little Harry with a Christmas hat. That man gets sadder every day. Yeah, so we've got a cat ball down there. A cat ball halfway up the aisle there, and that was going off while we were doing the opening scene actually. So yeah, hope you remember this place in any case. It was actually built in the late 10th, early 11th century. And apparently this is one of the oldest churches.
Oh, cat ball.
Cat ball's going again, can you see that? That gives me hope. Yeah, one of the oldest churches in Essex, which is a great thing. So it certainly has history to it, but you can certainly see that. Look at that Bible, absolutely amazing. And I've got the field camera there in night vision because
I've got a picture of a woman.
I've just had a picture of a woman. What does it look like? Show me it.
She's holding something like in her hand.
Looks like, is that an apple?
I don't know.
Looks different from the woman I had, but it's a woman again. That's 2 women we've had in 2 different...
It's a lucky night.
It is one each. So yeah, and here... Oh, let's come around this side, the light's blinding. I've got my main static camera going, and I've pulled cat ball again. And I've got my night vision camera here, so I'm going to run that tonight, see if it can pick anything up. So we've actually got 2 night vision cameras. But this time I'm not got them facing each other, which wrecks it. So we've clearly got movement here. Spirit, may I ask, who's here, please? Who's setting the cat balls off?
Can you set Harry off?
Could you maybe show us an image again in seer? Could you show your face again? If it's this lady, Show your face again. Yeah, that's constant. This place
And
really
here we have
disappoints.
Harry.
But as I say, this is where
Has
it
he
all
flashed? I
started.
don't know. Let's
And
get
then
the
we
EMF
went
meter.
to the mill shortly after, and that's where Peter turned up. And whether Peter was there, the kettle was going again. Whether Peter was there or Peter was one of the entities that were here.
No, not here. He was in
No, it was in the mill.
the mill, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining, John,
Oh, right.
before you rudely interrupted me.
Right.
So yeah, could it have been Peter that was here maybe, but he presented himself at the mill? I don't know, but we need to find that out. And obviously we had Peter speaking on quite a few investigations afterwards, and then he suddenly went quiet. And then obviously our last investigation, something nasty come through with John. That EMF meter just flashed in. I'm deliberately not putting any lights on. John's got a little light on his camera there. I've just got an image coming through on the seer. What we got here? That's a woman and a man on push bikes, it looks like. Strange. Okay. And I've got this camera down on here, I think. Let's put it there. Then we'll take a little walk. Spirit, please come forward and speak with us, if you would. It's bloody cold tonight. I've had to put my big coat on again. You all right there, John?
Yeah.
You still setting up?
Yeah.
What image have I got?
A woman.
Not again, that's 4 women now. Four bloody communications and 4 women. We seem to be all women tonight. This must be this dominant spirit that's here. Oh yeah. I can't work out if she's pretty or evil-faced. It's a bit odd, isn't it? Oh well, so there's certainly a female spirit here. Oh, okay, there we go.
We beseech thee, Almighty God, mercifully to look
Oh,
up
John's reading again.
on thy
Let
people,
me just lift this a little bit.
that by the great goodness they may be governed and preserved evermore, both in body and
Right,
soul.
hopefully that's got it.
Through Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ
start
our
recording.
Lord, a women.
There we go. I'm going to turn this light off here. We don't need that on. You all right, John?
Yep, just read my little passage out of the Bible.
Yes, I noticed. Right. I'm going to leave it in darkness here, John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So I've got most of the lights off now. The only light we've got is the one on the altar and John's torch that he's holding. The spirit, there's multiple devices here that's able to communicate with you. Please come and move something. Show yourself.
Can you bang something? Can you copy me?
Come and show yourself on this camera here. Show me another image. Show me another image of a woman. Come forward, spirit. Oh, that bloody seer, John, every 5 minutes. And it's logged in.
That's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, every time. I just got to keep checking it.
Mine don't do it though.
Don't it?
But then mine's the primary account, ain't it?
What I haven't done, I haven't put Spirit Talker on. Let's get a Spirit Talker going and see if we can pick anything up. What shall we do? What one shall we do? Oh, we've got an image coming through again. What the hell is that? I have no idea.
Come on, can you come forward?
Cursed.
Cursed. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Oh, I've got an image.
What you got?
I don't know, look like a kind of a bed.
A what?
Look like a bed.
A bed.
Be
Yeah.
careful.
Be careful. So I've had be careful and cursed so far, John.
Now, be honest, switch mine on.
We will be careful, Spirit. We'll try to in any case.
That's the one. I don't want sear on my arm. You
Let's hope
want?
one of these night vision cameras picks something up. Oh, what's that? It must be lens flare. Yeah, I didn't know it was this old, John, when I read up on it yesterday or today.
Yeah.
It was actually built in the end of the 10th century.
I
This is,
think when we first came here, we said that it was the oldest church in Essex.
it's one of, or the, they reckon. But this, what's the oldest bit? This bit was 10th century.
There's a thing at the back there with
Oh,
a
look,
diagram.
Cat ball.
There's a thing at the back there with the diagram on
Yeah.
of the church.
Farther.
Father. The cat ball started going off and you mentioned the word father. Can I ask, please, whose father's here? Mine and John's father are both in spirit. Could you tell me if it's one of our fathers, please? Please, come and talk to me. We need to encourage you to come forward. We need to build your energy so you're able to communicate through John.
Not likely.
Not likely.
Are you scared? 'Cause there's a coward here, ain't there? A darkness that's a coward.
John's intent of provoking it, and he moans at me for provoking spirit. You're the good one, John.
So, if you're not a coward, come and show yourself. Otherwise, I will know you as the coward.
Come on, spirit.
Mind me to show you that mark on my shoulder in a minute
Yeah, cat ball's going again.
that I got here. From the coward.
Yeah, I think we mentioned John's mark on his shoulder last time, I believe. I didn't know he had it until I found out on the last
Listen to me.
investigation. Listen to you. All right, hold on. I'm just explaining to the audience that John got a mark on his shoulder. And we got,
Goodbye. Well, you're that scared that you're going.
let's see what we got.
Come on in this so-called darkness.
It looks like, is that a man? I don't know what
I
that
picked
is.
you up here and I brought you back here.
I have no
And I'm
idea.
hoping that you stay here
But the image will be up on screen now anyway.
because you're a coward.
God.
God. Indeed, I believe in God. Can God protect us this evening? Can he watch out for me and John?
But what is God doing letting darkness into this place?
Well, that you'll have to take up with him, John.
Yeah, can he come forward, God, and tell us?
Really?
Do not. Do not what?
Provoke God.
Provoke? Don't the coward like being provoked?
Oh, that was... Every time on my cat balls, I place them deliberately off centre and I still...
Oh, Harry's flashing.
Is he?
Oh no, it was the EMF meter. I saw the whiteness on the tip of his hat.
Oh,
And I thought it was his cat ball, but it was the EMF.
I cocked the cat ball up, kicked it as usual. Stay. Thank you.
Come on, coward, come forward.
Okay, you're not going to see much because obviously I'm trying to keep the lights off. I'm just looking in this night vision. I'm hoping that picks something up.
Do I know what? That there's a coward here.
Soldier.
Soldier. He's intent on provoking this spirit, isn't he?
Come on, coward, come forward. You hide in the darkness, now show yourself. What a coward.
Is that mine or yours?
Now, mine done ting.
Mine didn't.
I've just had run now.
Run now. What's the image?
The coward's coming.
Leave here.
Leave here.
There's a woman.
Not another woman.
She looks like she's in like kind of Victorian clothes.
Oh, Jesus. That's what? 5 or 6 women we've had now.
Was this a brothel?
Really? So, what did yours say? Run?
Run now.
Mine said go now.
Come on, coward. Come and show yourself.
You can make things worse, John. Bloody seer.
Come and give it.
Nicholas.
Nicholas, thank you.
Goodbye. You ain't even done anything yet to warrant a goodbye.
Finally, you give me a name. Nicholas. Is Nicholas here with us?
Does Nicholas know who this dark entity is?
Cool, you're straight in there, John, aren't you? I'm trying to encourage him to talk and you're straight in.
You. It's just come up.
What?
I said, does Nicholas know who this dark entity is? And it just come up, you.
You. Talking about you.
I
find John quite dark.
Am I the dark entity? Or does that mean that it's attached to me so it counts as one? Does that mean I've got a coward hanging on?
Nicholas, are you here? Please. Are you with us?
Come on.
We've just got to hope, John, that we've done enough to bring it forward for the Estes. Nicholas, come on. Come and show
It's
you.
possible.
What's possible?
Possible that he can come forward.
Who is that?
Who is what?
So the Reverend's buried here.
I'm not going to give our names. You're going to tell us our
Maybe we
names.
should put a cat ball on his... Oh, here we go. Let me put a cat ball on his grave. See if that does anything. What did that show? That's another woman. Oh, it's a girl. This is becoming stupid.
Guilty.
What are you guilty of? You're guilty of being a coward? Because that's what this dark entity is. If you have to hide in the darkness, you're a coward. Come and hit me.
Possessed.
Possessed.
That just said possessed.
Yeah. Who's possessed?
EMF's going off.
Yeah, my one's going off as well by the looks of it.
That's just generated an image. It didn't go ping.
Not likely.
Go on then,
Oh yeah, look at that.
who's possessed?
John, come and look at this. You see it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
To talk to you.
Is that what I've got?
That's a devil dog. Could that be,
That looks like a bat, doesn't it?
yeah, it's a dog. Is that one of the dogs from the mill, maybe? Because it all kicked off in the mill.
Or is the coward the dog?
Yeah, that's a nasty one.
Come on.
I think we're limited what we can do, John.
Yeah.
I think we need to get into the Estes and get things moving. I think what we do, guys, because we can walk around here all night just calling out, I think we need to...
Lady.
Lady.
Can a lady come forward?
So everything's been about a lady tonight, hasn't it?
Can you walk down the aisle? Make the cat ball in the aisle flash. Now.
Spirit, come and move that light on the floor for me, please. Come and prove to me that you're here. If it's Nicholas or it's this lady, one of you move that cat ball, please.
Over here. Over where? Give us a general
I
direction.
You remember, do you? Right, guys, I'm going to shut down. We're going to have a little drink and then we're going to set up for the Estes, because obviously that's going to be the longest part. And I just hope we've done enough to draw this thing forward. That will ultimately be the answer. So, I'll see you again when we're at the Estes. Okay, sorry. There we go. So, John's now ready. Let me just drop my glasses down here. John's now ready, so we're going to open this session, Spirit. You've given us a few names tonight. The only one that comes to mind is Nicholas. The EMF meter's flying up there next to John. I'm aware that there's ladies here, clearly, as we've had many pictures or images of ladies. So really, I'm here to hopefully communicate with you through this gentleman in front of me here. If you approach him and talk through him, we can have a conversation together. I'm here really for your help. I need to find out who this attached... I think they just said keep a secret. Keep this secret. Spirit, I'm more than happy to hold your secret if you give it to me. Just for your info, I've got a night vision camera there as well, filming up the aisle. And I've got another night vision camera on the altar, which I'm hoping will see me and John. So if anything spiritual approaches either of us, maybe it'll pick it up. So if there's a good spirit here, please come forward and announce yourself. If there's a bad spirit here, please also step forward and announce yourself. During our last visit, you touched John on the shoulder. For some reason, this just shut down. Yeah, you touched John on the shoulder. You're from the 1700s.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? So we know this spirit's from the 1700s. Let me get my glasses. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Is that a doorway with fire? I'm not sure. But at least we've got an image. So, Spirit, you're telling me you're from the 1700s. Could you tell me what you did in the 1700s, please? What did you do? What was your job? What was your vocation?
I've got a male and a female here.
Oh, here we go. Male and a female. Clearly the female's the dominant spirit that's here, because we've had multiple images of ladies. Could you show yourself in one of these cameras, please? These EMF... Don't go back where, Spirit? To the rear of the church? I'm not sure if you... Look at that EMF meter and there John go up. Yes, I'm not sure if you remember last... Oh, I think it was my first visit. I caught some strange orb figures up on the top end there. This was my first investigation here on my own. And what I'll do, I'll put a link to that hopefully in the video, or I'll leave a link to it in the description. But I know we had some strange happenings here. I think nearly every time we've come here, there's been something going on. I know last time we had all my cameras drained on the altar. So there's certainly something that circulates this place. Come on, Spirit, don't keep quiet. I need you to come forward and speak through John, please. You've told me that there's a man and a woman here. Could one of you come forward and speak with me, please? Tell me if you see a dark presence near John. EMF meter just flashed up there when I said that. Do you see a dark entity here? Is there a dark figure within this place? Oh. That just said my name is John. Oh God.
My name is Walter.
Oh, no, it said Joan. My name is Joan and then my name is Walter. Another image there. Okay. So Spirit, you're telling me we have a Joan here and we have a Walter here. Is that correct? Spirit, is that correct? So Joan or Walter, could you announce yourself through John, please? Could you announce yourself? John said that there's a man and a woman here, and you've given me a man and woman's name. So clearly, you've confirmed that fact. Come on, Joan or Walter, step forward. Battle. See John's EMF going up there. Come on, Spirit. Excuse me. Come on, Spirit. Show yourself through John. Do you see the EMF meters? They're climbing. All three, actually. There's one here, here, and here. So that tells me there's some energies around. Come on, spirits. Whoever you are, step forward. Let's have a little walk up here. I've got the camera going on the phone. Spirit, come on. I know you're here with me at this time. Come and talk to me, please. Come and give me some sign of your presence. Sorry it's so dark. Please step forward. EMF meter's flying up. My name is John. And what was the evil entity's name? John. John, are you here again with us? Please? Are you here? Is this John from London, please? Just checking this here. John's very quiet. I can't understand how he's not picking anything up. He's actually got, he was told to buy 2 crystals, which he buried in the garden for 24 hours to apparently energise them. Not sure I believe that myself. But they appear to be working for him. And whether that's in the mind or in fact it's real, I don't know. Yeah, it seems to be working, and maybe that's what's holding this thing back through communicating through John.
I remember you.
You remember me, do you? Thank you. I've been here. This is my fourth visit to this location, Spirit. Do you remember me visiting you earlier? You must do if you remember me. Did you communicate with me during one of them visits? You've already announced that you're here.
I've got two voices, but I can't pick them out yet. I can't pick out what they're saying.
This is what we don't need. We don't need something just trying to communicate. It makes life very difficult. Let me get my glasses on.
I just had something. It was something is coming.
Something's coming.
But the something was a word, but I didn't hear it.
There you go. So we got a word and he's got coming.
These voices are sounding agitated.
Well, if you've got an attachment, John, then maybe you're agitating them. Spirits, if you're agitated, move away from John. Come and sit with me. You can sit either side of me. There's a man and there's a woman here. Come and sit with me, please. I believe in love and light. I believe in God. I hope that's enough, Spirit. I hope that's enough to keep me protected from whatever resides.
God, temperature's dropped.
You've been here 50 years. I missed what John said then. There's an image on my seer. I don't know if we're going to have much luck tonight. These two spirits seem to...
I'm always here.
You're always here. Thank you. If you're always here, could you give me your name, please? Could you come and communicate with me? If you can't communicate through John, come and communicate through this device and talk to me. Or come and show yourself in one of my cameras, please.
That sounded like that just said anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected. Excellent. That's what we want. So hopefully one of these cameras have picked an anomaly up. Has it picked a shadow form up? Maybe an orb? I'd welcome something in one of these cameras.
Bad here.
Bad here. Can you tell me what's bad, please, Spirit? What's bad here? Is there a bad spirit here? Or is the location dark? Or is a person dark? Them EMF meters are flying up. Annie. There's another lady's name, Annie. Why does Annie sound familiar? Annie? Are you here with us, please? Annie? Is this you? Is this you who've been showing us images of ladies this evening? Could you show yourself, Annie, please? Could you prove to me that you're here? Could you do something? Please, Annie.
We like the dark.
You like the dark. I do also, Spirit, and I'm hoping that that helps. I've deliberately left lights out of the main aisle of the church, as I'm hoping it encourages you to show yourself. We've got an image. Let me get my glasses. I don't know what that is. That's
I lived right there.
You live right there, do you? What, in this image that's up there? That looks like three, I don't know, are they houses on stilts or something? Or are they trees? I'm not sure, can't see it very well. But obviously you'll see that on the screen now. I don't know why John's so quiet. I've moved out the way of his camera, so I apologise, John, but I really need to have a look and see if there's something up here in this church. Let's have a walk up here again. Please, Spirit.
Friend.
Was that friend or Frank? I think that was friend. Spirit, I'm standing next to this device that generates energy. If you come and touch this, it will give you the energy to communicate with me. Come and approach this device up here. Come and do something, please.
Haunted.
Haunted? Well, we're hoping this place is haunted. I'm just going to check this cat ball. Yeah, that's working. As I said, Spirit, we're hoping that this place is haunted. Well, I know it is. Why are you hiding from me? Spirit, why are you hiding?
I know you.
You know me, do you? Can you tell me my name if you know me, please? Could you confirm that you know me by giving me my name?
Michael.
Michael, can you believe that? Thank you. You're here now, aren't you? Spirit, now I know your name. Now I know that you know my name. Can you give me your name, please? Or could you tell me, did I know you at one time? Did I know you? Can you believe that? The first virtual thing he says is my name when I asked it. Spirit, do I know you, please? Have we met?
I'm hiding.
You're hiding, are you?
Let's sprinkler.
Can you tell me why you're hiding, please? Is there a reason for you to hide from me? I wonder where it's hiding. That sounds a bit freaky, doesn't it? Spirit, come on, tell me who you are. Don't just tease me. Image. I'm not going to go and look at it. I'll put it on. It'll be on the screen now. So hopefully it has some relevance to what I've been asking. If you don't want to give me your name...
We think about it.
You're thinking about it, are you? What, you're thinking about telling me your name and where you are? Are you scared of us? Is that why you're hiding?
You won't understand.
Of course I'll understand. You've only got to tell me. Erica. It's another name. We've had Annie and we've had Erica now. I know we've had lots of ladies come through on the seer. You mentioned also there's children here. One of the images on the seer was a lady with, I think, 3 children. Are the children with us now? Is that why you're hiding? Is this the children hiding, please? Is this the children? Ancient spirit. So we have an ancient spirit here, do we? Why is John rocking? Ancient spirit, can you give me your name, please? I believe the ancient spirit we had last time is this attached spirit that's with John. Is this the case, please? Is this the attachment, the ancient spirit? Did you see them EMF shoot up there when I asked that question? Is this the ancient spirit that's attached to John? Please confirm. I command it of you.
No.
No. Is this ancient spirit, is he here? Does he exist in this place? Does he exist just here? Confirm.
Not been here for a while.
What, this spirit or me? Can you hear that whining? I heard that with my ears.
Darkness.
Darkness, yes. What do you mean? What do you mean by darkness? You're in darkness? Also, you say not been here for a while. Is that referring to us or to yourself, please?
Not here.
Not here. So you've not been here for a while. Is that correct? Is that correct, Spirit? Them EMF meters are shooting up.
I don't mean to scare you.
You don't mean to scare me. You don't, Spirit. I'm not easily scared. You won't scare me. Just come and do something for me. I've been looking for proof for a few years now. I've been looking for a form, a shadow figure. I'd love to see something. I'd love for you to show yourself to me. Could you do that? Could the children do that maybe?
Shown to camera.
Shown to camera. I hope you have. I have 6 cameras going this evening, Spirit. I'm sure one of them can see you. And you've just told me you've shown to camera. I've only ever had one spirit show itself on camera, and that was when I was on...
One camera.
One camera. When I was on the moors. Something here. I don't know why I do these things sometimes. I mean, anything could be here, couldn't it, up on the moors? And I'd love to see something like that again. So one of these cameras...
Has got us.
Oh, shown on camera, one camera has got us. So one of these cameras have got you, have they? I just hope it's on one of my cameras and not John's. Selfish bastard. Did the camera pick one spirit up or did it pick multiple? Was there a few of you? Did it pick the children up maybe?
It's time to talk.
It is time to talk, yes, thank you, Spirit. You've been a little bit random at the moment and I'd love to have a proper conversation with you before we go.
3.
3, okay. Was he referring to my question that I asked about multiple spirits shown in camera? So there's 3 spirits that have shown themselves, is that correct?
Residue on him.
Residue on him.
I think that's what he said.
Well, that's weird. What do you mean residue on him? You mean John... Don't tell. Do you mean John has a residue on him? Does he have a spiritual residue on him, please? Can you confirm?
Him in chair.
Him in chair. So, the gentleman in front of me has a spirit residual on him.
But it's not there.
But it's not there. I'm just wondering if these crystals actually work for John and this attachment that he had 2 weeks ago that we found out about has left him now. He did say that he's not hearing voices anymore.
God is watching.
God is watching. Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I do believe, Spirit.
He sees all.
He does see all. God does see all indeed. God is almighty. I strongly believe that God protects us. Is that correct?
I'm intrigued.
Even those that don't believe.
Even those that don't believe. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
He is everywhere.
He is everywhere. I trust that he protects John. Even though he's not a believer, I believe for John. I believe that God protects him, protects all of his children. And you've just confirmed that fact. So thank you. Spirit, may I ask, please, why haven't you gone to God? Why did you not go to God in your death? Why did you stay here?
Yeah, the temperature's dropped again.
Temperature has dropped. I can feel it on my legs. Spirit, is that you? Are you making the temperature drop? Are you making it cold here now?
Coldness.
Coldness, thank you.
Me.
You? They say spirit are cold, or they create cold energies around the living. And I can certainly feel that at the moment. I can feel a draft across my face. Is this you that's creating this? I don't mind, honestly.
It was.
It was you. Thank you for confirming. I thought I felt you.
It's fun.
It is fun, yes. That just said toy. Or did it say boy? Boy. Okay, so we have a boy here, do we? Is this the boy that's touching my face? Or not touching my face, moving towards it? Is this a boy energy?
It's not.
It's not. So it's a dark, why am I saying dark? It's an adult energy, is it? Is it a man or is it a woman that's here?
No.
No what? It's not a man?
She watches.
She watches. Evil. That just said. So as we've had a lot of ladies come through this evening, do we have a lady that's evil here? You confirm it's a lady, and my spirit box, you just said evil. Is this lady that's here evil, please? Does she have an evil intent? Please confirm. Please confirm.
She does.
She does, thank you. Can I ask why she has an evil intent? Does she mean us harm? Does she mean harm to me or John? Could you tell me, please?
Watches over him.
She watches over him. She watches over John, does she? Does this lady spirit look over John? Can you confirm? Hannah. Can you confirm, please?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So maybe this dark entity is female. Did John know this?
It goes.
It goes. So it's not attached, it moves. Does this lady energy know John?
But it can get to him
But it can get to
when it wants.
when it wants. Well, that sounds rather nasty, doesn't it? I'm quite glad that it's not attached full time. The last...
I feel free now.
You feel free now, thank you. The last communication he got, I think, was a week ago today, and I believe he was in bed and he heard a whisper twice go, John.
That was her.
That was her. Thank you for confirming. So it's this lady dark energy.
She hides.
She hides, yes, I know. It doesn't really feel much better that it's a lady energy, really, that's attached to John. She is dark. She obviously has evil intent. She's already admitted that. And she comes and goes. Please, would you confirm if this lady knew John in life?
Not here.
Not here. You mean, I take it, not here in life? Where did John meet this dark spirit, please? Where did John meet? Would you tell us?
Here.
Here. There you go. So this dark entity here, this woman, we met you here. Are you the one that touched John on the shoulder?
She marked him.
She marked him, his right shoulder. He's got the mark. As we found out 2 weeks ago. And John has got a mark on his shoulder that he got.
Stop the camera.
No, I'm not going to stop the camera. I need to talk to this dark entity. Why did you mark him, Spirit? Why did you mark John? Was there a need to mark John?
Her property.
Her property? No, it's not her property. Charles, forget Charles. John's not your property, Spirit. Why do you think you own him? What's the reason behind it? What's the reason behind it, please?
He was weak.
He was weak. John has a bad back. He suffers with pain. So you thought you'd take advantage of someone that suffers. Is that correct? You thought you'd attach yourself because John's weak. Is that correct?
She saw an opening.
She saw an opening, did she? Well, you can clear off, love. I don't care who you are. You can get lost. I'm pleased that you're not constantly attached to John, but you have no right over him. You have no power. So tell me, why do you do it? Why do you feel the need to approach John and follow him? Why?
We are in peace.
We are in peace. Does John bring you peace? Does John stop your suffering?
He potentially brings darkness.
He potentially brings darkness.
Secrets surrounding my death.
Secrets surrounding your death. Well, that's very odd. I don't know what they meant by that. John doesn't have darkness in him. Are you saying John's got darkness within him and that's why you attached yourself? I've just heard a strange whisper or something then. I'm not quite making out what she's saying.
We whisper.
Yes, you do whisper. I've just heard you whispering.
Did you hear?
I did hear, yes. I heard you clearly.
That was us.
That was us. Who's us? There's a lady, dark entity that's attached to John that, well, does attach and go. Who else is with her? How many of you here at the moment? Image.
2 of us.
There's 2 of you here. Is there a female and a male here? Is there a male figure also?
Yes.
Okay. Is this male entity evil?
Charles.
Charles. And I got Charles through my spirit box a little while ago. Do you remember it saying that? So, Charles, who are you? Who are you, please?
Reside here.
You reside here, do you? So you're the man and lady that we've picked up on a few occasions here, on a few visits. So the lady entity that's attached to John, or visits John, does she stay here with you, Charles?
Yes.
They just said yes.
Yes.
Yes. So she leaves this place and she goes to see John from time to time, is that correct? Would you confirm? Would you confirm, please? Is she able to leave this place?
The darkness.
The darkness. Yes, okay. We know you're dark and we know this. You are protected. Thank you. I know I'm protected. I'm protected by the love of God.
She hasn't been here for a while.
She hasn't been here for a while. So that means then you've been with John for a while. Has John brought your energy back here?
Could be.
Could be. Has John brought you back tonight?
It's not with him.
It's not with him. Well, clearly it's not with him now. You're back here with Charles. Could you stay here with Charles now?
I'm happy to talk.
You're happy to talk, thank you. You've already told me that, and you are talking. Could you stay here with Charles now and leave John alone? Could you do that, please?
She won't.
She won't. What does she want with John? I just need to know what she wants with you. Tell me why she won't leave John alone.
His soul.
His soul. You're not having his soul, Spirit. Why do you want his soul? What does that mean to you? What does that mean? You want his soul? Do you want his soul because you're dark?
Don't know.
Don't know. I have no idea what this spirit wants from him. So we were correct. This spirit came from this place. This is what touched him on the shoulder on our first visit.
But John is not safe.
But John is not safe. Oh my God. And ever since then, it's been following him. And then he didn't know why he got a mark on his shoulder. I'm not sure how long ago he got the mark on his shoulder. It was some time ago. And it won't go, this mark. And then it came to light, obviously.
When he was touched.
When he was touched, as I said, when he was touched on the shoulder. So you formed an attachment with John when you touched him that time? It was, that just said. Is there any way I can get you to leave John? Permanently? Could I get you to leave John, please? What can I do to make you move on or to stay here with Charles?
Death.
Death. You've said that before. John's not dying so you can leave him. You can move on now. You're dead.
It will.
It will. I don't give a monkeys. You're dead. Stay dead. Stay with Charles. There's no need for you to attach yourself to John because you're not going to take him. You're not going to take his soul. John's will go to God in his death, as we all do. And if you can't go into the light and move on, then leave the living alone. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Spirit?
We hear.
Good. Now I command you to leave John alone, please. You stay here with Charles. Can you do that?
It's not here. but it won't.
It's not here, but it won't. So, Charles, am I just talking to you?
Positive.
Positive. So this evil spirit isn't here at the moment. Is that correct?
Haven't seen it for a while.
You haven't seen it for... I thought you'd already told me that you're together now. You're here. Shelley? I don't understand. They're not making quite... No, it's just not making sense. We know this dark entity now is a lady. And she's not with John all the time. But she attached herself to him when he was here. And clearly we know that now.
It visits locations
It visits locations.
that you've been to.
Many screams at night. So it's visited locations with us.
You gave her access.
We gave her access. Oh my God. Oh, I just got tingles all over my body then. So did she follow John into these locations that we visited, please? Did she follow John into these locations?
John.
So from that, she's now able to move between all of the locations that we visited. Is that correct? She now visits all the locations that we visit. I don't know how we've given her access. How have us visiting these locations given her access full time? Image. It doesn't make sense. It's as though we've invited her in. We've allowed her.
Where he goes, it can follow.
There we go. Where John goes, it can follow. So there's the answer. So,
But it's not here.
but it's not here. Okay. So it's not here currently. It's wherever it is. But it does follow us to locations.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Well, that's a bit freaky deaky, isn't it? So whoever this dark figure is, this dark woman, she follows us around. Or she follows John, not me. Something's just shut down there. Not sure what that... Man, that just said. Charles? Charles? We're going to leave you in a minute. Charles, can I ask you a couple of questions before I leave, please? Would you mind? Charles? Could I ask you a few questions, please? Charles? Could I ask you a few questions, please? Charles? Could I ask you a few questions, please? Could I talk to you, Charles? Them EMS flying up. I think we've worn him out. I'd love to know who this dark entity is, this woman. I'd like a name, but I can't seem to get a name. But I now know it's a female entity, it's not a male. Okay, I think we're going to close it there. I think we've done long enough. It took a while to get it moving, but we got it. Okay, Charles, or whoever else is here, I'm not sure who else. We had a number of names, but Charles seemed to be the dominant one. I'd like to leave my love with you, please. I'd like to leave God's love with you, if you believe in God. But clearly you did mention that God's all around us, and he watches us. So there must be a belief there. But I'd like to leave my love with you in any case. God bless to you, Charles. And I hope we meet again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Charles.
I once lived here.
You did. Come on.
Oh, I mentioned my name a couple of times.
It did indeed. Took a while.
Yeah.
Took a while to start.
Yeah, I know. I was hearing voices, but I just couldn't tune in on them.
Well, I know now it's your attachment or the dark spirit is female. Definitely female.
Well, I suppose that could be understandable.
Oh, God. Yeah, so it's female. It's not with you all the time now. It comes in and out. It visits you from time to time, but you...
The camera's not recording.
It's just stopped, I think, because
was it?
I heard it go about 2 minutes ago. I wonder what it was. Yeah. So it visits, it comes in. It's not attached full time, but you got it here. It said it touched you on the shoulder, right shoulder.
Yeah, let's show you that.
Eh?
I'll show you that. Oh, the mark on my shoulder.
But it was her that done it. And you gave... She now follows us around the locate. It actually said around the locations that we do, and we've given it access, or you have, by going into these locations. But she's not here now. There's a Charles here, and she was with Charles at one time, but she now moves because of you.
Yeah, so I had a
You're playing games, are you?
I had a female voice,
Yeah, it's her.
and then I had a man's voice.
Yeah, Charles. Because mine said Charles, and I said, oh, don't give me the name Charles. And then you said Charles, and I said, this is Charles here.
Right.
So, we know who it is.